Welcome to When TV Let's our program. Let's talk.
Hi, thank you so much for having me. That
Yeah,
just got me so excited.
I see, and you got your white on, so you are prepared. What inspired you to co-produce this event here in Washington D.C.?
So, this event is so meaningful to me and our team. We have produced it this year, will be our ninth edition of Blanc DC. And it honestly, it's just such a community event. We work with really amazing vendors and partners within the city. And it really it's such an honor to be part of something so much more than just this city, because it does take over worldwide. So we have partners all over the world that we get to talk with and really just enjoy the event itself and all the planning that goes into it.
So I'm looking at that amazing, amazing photograph behind you with folks on Pennsylvania Avenue. It looks like it goes on forever. But tell us what is the concept and history behind Dîner Blanc?
So the concept and history is it started in Paris in 1988 when Francois Pasqua and his wife returned from holiday, and they wanted to catch up with their friends. They wanted to see everyone that they hadn't seen in a couple months. So they told their friends to meet in a park and bring a picnic and champagne and wine, and just to really have a fun evening outside and catch up. So the next year it turned into bring friends, friends bring friends. And then now, over 35 years later, it's thousands of people meeting worldwide and celebrating an evening outside and a pop-up picnic, and just to continue the tradition.
And does do all of the events happen on the same day?
They do not. Nope. They take
Okay.
place throughout the calendar year.
Okay. And so when is this coming to DC?
This will take place on Saturday, September 21st.
Wow. Okay. And how have you all chosen a location? Is that something that's public, or
we have chosen a location. One of the kind of surprise elements of the event, and something that has been in place since the beginning, is the location stays a secret. So you don't really know where you're going until you're basically arriving to the event.
So those who want to come, we'll figure out how that happens. But once you know you're going, you don't know where you're going, but you have to plan to go. I see everybody's wearing white hats, what have you. So tell me about the fashion of the event.
Oh, the fashion is so much fun. You can wear anything from, I just kind of have a simple dress on with white earrings. You see fascinators and costumes and white wigs. And amazing shoes, and just people put so much thought and effort into their outfits to really make a statement. It's unique, it's elegant, it's classic. You can go as simple as this and still look amazing, or you can go like over the top and everyone fits in all at the same.
So I'm trying to figure out how you plan for something like this when you kind of opening it up at some point. I know it's probably an invitation event and people have to register or accept an invitation, but how does that happen? I mean, this looks like, from what I see behind you, thousands. So how do you plan for this?
Yes, so it is thousands. The way the registration process works is that it opens in 3 phases. So phase 1 are attendees from the previous year. Those attendees are able to sponsor guests, which is phase 2. So that's the whole bringing friends of friends.
Okay.
And then phase 3 are new people that want to attend. It's called our fan list, formerly known as our wait list. So it allows that's how the event grows. It's previous attendees, friends of friends, and then it opens it up to a whole new list.
And what happens at these events?
So once you arrive, it is a pop-up picnic. So you bring all of your tables and chairs and food, and it is a wine and champagne only event. You come, you set up your table and chairs and everything, get all settled in. And then there's a couple elements and moments, memorable moments to the event. So we have, upon a guest arrival, they'll set up within their table groups. And then to signify dinner has started, we'll do a napkin wave, which is a huge tradition within Dîner en Blanc. And that just allows everyone to know that you can sit and eat, open your wine, champagne. And then at 8 o'clock, our DJ will start, we'll kick it off for like the dancing portion of the night. And we have a sparkler. We light sparklers, and they play a very iconic song to really signify that the dance floor is open, even though people have probably been dancing since they got there. It takes it into like that nighttime, the more nighttime part of the evening, and seeing 4,000 to 5,000 sparklers lit at the same time is truly amazing. I have chills thinking about it.
Wow, it sounds like a lot of fun. Now, does it cost? I mean, in addition to registering, is there a fee?
It does. So there is, it is $54 per person. You register in, table registration is for sets of 2. So you register for you and a friend, and that will cover the cost of attending the event, becoming a member, and then being invited to the next year.
So it lasts for about how long? I mean, an evening begins at what time and usually ends at what time?
The event is 6 to 10 p.m.
Okay.
Guests will start arriving to their meeting locations about 5 o'clock. And that's how we have table leaders and group leaders and head leaders. So there is a lot of, we have a big team of volunteers that really make this event happen. And each table leader will bring their groups of 50 people to the location. So the event most usually starts about 5 o'clock when everyone's meeting throughout the city to be taken to the secret location.
And how long have we been doing this in DC?
This will be our 9th edition, our 9th year.
Wow. That's really exciting. And what happens afterwards? Is there anything that, folks, I mean, you've got these large groups of people that come together. Not that, when you go to a concert, nobody's expecting you to leave the concert and build homes, but what happens afterwards? How do people stay connected?
So we typically, so afterwards, we do usually have an after party, which we will announce to all of our guests at a closer time to the event date. And then as far as staying connected, and we have so many people that come to the event with one friend and they leave being good friends with their table partners, the people that sat next to them, people that they met throughout the event. And then the next year they're exchanging phone numbers. So the next year they can sit together and plan their tablescape together and their outfits. And so everyone does have that element of they come to the event and then they're already planning. You saw in the video that you showed that they're at the event. It hasn't even started, but they're already planning for what they can do the next year with all of them.
Right. So is registration still open? You may have mentioned that, and I may have missed it. Is registration open now?
Registration is still open. It will be open. We were able to open up more tables based on our site, which obviously is a secret. But so registration is open, and if you want to come, I would suggest purchasing sooner than later.
Wow. Okay. I mean, I can't wait to hear where it's going to be this year. It sounds like I mean, looking at that photo behind you and seeing all those folks, I mean, thousands of people showing up for something, and it just sounds like remarkable. Yeah. And so it sounds like the city's been very favorable for this. This has worked out really well. And so you look forward to continuing this. Is it normally around September every year that this happens?
Just last year, it used to be in August, and last year we moved it to September, really for the heat. August is so hot. But yeah, this year is our second time doing it in September, and it seems to be a favorable time for our guests.
You said you had a large team of volunteers. Are you still looking for any volunteers to support the event, or you've got that locked down?
We're always encouraging people that want to volunteer to reach out to us to our email address, washington@dinerenblanc.com. And we're always looking to grow our team and our volunteers truly do make this event happen.
Wow, fantastic. Well, I want to thank you so much, Kaitlin, for being with us, for sharing this. This is really exciting.
Thank you so much for
And
having me.
looking forward to not only, learning more about it, but, maybe doing something in the Washington Informer or Captured a Moment uh, where we can show people who were there. I think our Shevry may be there or someone from our team.
Oh, I
So
hope so.
looking forward to that. And, wish you much success. The most important thing is weather. What happens if there's inclement weather?
So that is one of our major challenges. We always plan for weather. This event is an outdoor pop-up picnic. It is rain or shine. So that's always just something that we have to navigate as we get closer to the event.
Wonderful. I know how that goes. So
I know.
we'll just pray for great weather. So
Thank
thanks
you.
again, Kaitlin, for joining us and for sharing this exciting event. And we hope that it will be as great a success as it has been in the past. So
Thank you so much
good
for
to see
having
you.
me.
My pleasure. All righty. Take care.
Bye.
Bye-bye.